So we have this question, 3b Roman 1. They want us to find the first three terms in the binomial expansion of. They want us to find the first three terms of this binomial expansion. That's Roman 1. Then Roman 2, by setting x equals to 1 over 4. They want us to determine root 7. They want us to determine root 7. Now, we can write this equation as 1 plus a half x raised to a half over 1 minus a half x raised to a half. The square root sign is the same as raised to a half. Now, after expressing this equation as that, you can now write this as the product by this. So 1 plus a half x raised to a half dot 1 minus a half x raised to negative a half. When this one becomes the numerator, the power becomes a half. So it's like we are getting the product of this times that. Now, we need to expand the two brackets. We shall use this concept. We know that 1 plus x raised to n. This is the same as when you expand this bracket, we have 1 plus nx plus n into n minus 1, then x squared over 2 factorial. So when you expand this, so that is what we have. So we shall apply this reasoning to be able to expand, say 1 plus a half x raised to a half. This will be equal to 1 plus our n is a half, then our x is a half x. So dot a half dot a half x, then plus our n is a half into a half minus 1, then a half x squared over 2 factorial, like that. So this equals to, when you open this bracket, we have 1 plus 1 over 4x, then a half minus half, you get negative a half, times a half, you get negative 1 all over 4, negative 1 all over 4 times 1 all over 4x squared, you get 1 all over 16 x squared. So 1 all over 16 x squared divided by 2, we have minus 1 all over 32 x squared. So that is what we have. Now after getting this, you can also expand this. 1 minus a half x raised to negative a half equals to 1 plus our n is negative a half, our x is negative a half x, then plus our n is negative a half into negative a half minus 1 over 2 factorial minus 1 all over 2x, then squared, like that. So you remove the bracket, negative and negative will be positive, so it's 1 plus 1 all over 4x, then minus, so minus 3 all over 2 times this, you have 3 to positive 3 all over 2, 3 all over 2, 6, 8, then times you have 16, 63 all over 16 x squared divided by 2, then you have plus 3 all over 32 x squared, like that. So after expanding the two brackets, we now need to get the product of the two brackets. So let me run this. So we shall say, therefore, 1 plus a half x raised to a half dot 1 minus a half x raised to negative a half equals to, we have 1 plus 1 all over 4x minus 1 all over 32x squared times 1 plus 1 all over 4x plus 3 all over 32x squared. Now 1 times 1, we have 1 plus 1 times 1 all over 4x, we have plus 1 all over 4x, then plus 1 times 3 all over 32, we have 3 all over 32x squared, plus, now we are 1 all over 4x times 1, we have plus 1 all over 4x, 1 all over 4x times 1 all over 4x plus 1 all over 16x squared, then 1 all over 4 times 3 all over that, so we have plus 3 all over 128, then x cubed, x cubed, we are through it before, yeah, and then minus 1 all over 32 times 1, we have minus 1 all over 32x squared, then when you take this times that, so x will be cubed. So when it's cubed, it means that we are past the 3 terms that we needed. Therefore, we stop there, and then we group like terms. We have 1 all over 4 plus 1 all over 4, 1 all over 2x. So this is cubed. This is past the term that we need. So we shall not consider this because it's cubed. This is the fourth term. So we leave it. So we consider this. So we have 3 all over 32 x squared plus 1 all over 16x squared minus 1 all over 32 x squared. So the LCM is 32. This there goes there 1 times 3, 3x squared, 16 goes there 2 plus 2x squared, then minus x squared. So this equals to 5 minus, so we have 4 over 32x squared, which is 1 all over 8 x squared, so plus 1 all over 8 x squared. So this is the first three terms of the binomial expansion. Now after getting this, they are saying that by now setting x equals to 1 over 4, they want us to determine root 7. Now here we have now root 1 plus 1 all over 4x, 2x, 1 minus 1 all over 2x. Now this one equals to 1 plus a half x plus 1 over 8 x squared. So by setting x equals to 1 all over 4, we need to find root 7. Therefore, we have root 1 plus 1 all over 2. So this the same is 4 dot 1 all over 4 over 1 minus 1 all over 2 times 1 all over 4. This one equals to 1 plus 1 all over 2 dot 1 all over 4. Where there is x, we'll substitute with 1 all over 4 plus 1 all over 8 dot 1 all over, this will be now 16 that way. So this is the same as the square root of, this is 1 plus, when you multiply is 1 all over 8 over 1 minus 1 all over 8 equals to 1 plus 1 all over 8, then plus 16 times 8 This is 48 carry 4. Have 128. So plus 128. Okay. Graph here. So we have 1 plus 1 over 8. The LCM is 8. 8 times 1, we have 8 plus 1. So 9 over 8. So the numerator is 9 over 8. Denominator 1 minus 1 over 8. The LCM is 8. 8 times 1, 8 minus 1. 7 over. So the denominator is 7 over 8. Therefore, we have this. The numerator 9 over 8 over 7 over 8 equals to 1 plus 1 over 8 plus 1 over 1, 20, 28. Now this is the same as the square root of 9 times 8 over 7 times 8 equals to now the LCM of this is 128. This is 1 into 128, 128 plus 8 into 128. How many times? Into 12, that is 1, 4, 16, because there's 16, 16 times 1, you have 16 plus 1. So this is 128 plus 16 or 17, that 1. So this is 15, carry 1, 3, 4, then 1. So so this equals to 145 over 120, 128. 145 over 128. So this and this cancels out. So we remain root 9 over 7. So this is the same as root 9 over root 7 equals to 145 over 120, 128. Over 128. But root 9 is 3. We have 3 over root 7 equals to 145 over 128. So when we cross multiply here like that, so we have root 7 times 145 equals to 3 times 120, 128, 128. So if you want to get the root 7, we divide both sides by 145. Therefore, root 7 equals to 3 times 128 over 140 over 145. So this equals to, can divide 3 times 128 divided by 145. So this equals to 2.6448. So that is root 7. Thank you for listening and watching.